Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to day 191 of Road to 345. Solid little day today. Well, actually, it was alright. Just sprints and plyos and a little bit of conditioning. Conditioning went well. Sprints went okay. Jumps went okay. I don't necessarily feel the most explosive as of late, which is kind of also expected because that's not where my training has mainly been. It has not been the main priority. So that's just something I'm going to have to partially accept. But regardless, we're still going to do our best to do things correctly. Sprints, some of the reps were not as sharp as I would have liked them to be. There were quite a few times, and I try to work on adjusting it every single time. But a couple times where my head would go up too quickly. I was taking kind of choppy steps, just little things, little technical things that I know I could improve on. But I think by the last sprint, it was a lot better. I think I did my best to make the adjustments. I could have been fatigued, did not get necessarily the most sleep these past couple of days. Could be fatigued, could have just been a number of reasons. I'm not making excuses, just things all to keep in mind and consider. Just consider the things that could affect my training. But that's that. Just heading home right now. We had a good little BP session too. Still working on that cut swing. I'm playing with how my hands in the overlap grip are. For the past couple weeks, I've been doing like full overlap, kind of like only holding the bat with like 2 fingers on my top hand. But I kind of reverted it a little bit, and now it's just two fingers overlapped. My pinky and my ring finger. Sorry, I'm burping a little bit. So yeah, my pinky and my ring finger are just overlapped now. And I feel like I get a little bit more barrel control. And with the way I want to hit, essentially, which is being like a walking double, I think that control trade-off is definitely going to be worthwhile. So yeah, just working with that a little bit today. I'll link you'll see some hits from my game the other day. Kind of just regular league night, but I was really just playing with kind of that swing. And they're just base hits. I did not smoke the ball. I did not do anything special. But that's kind of the beauty of it. That's something that I just really liked the swings that I put on the ball for those 2 main hits that I'm going to show you guys. Something about it, good contact, hitting it in a good spot, just good hitting. So that's something I want that to be like the benchmark, the base, and we can only just go up from here now. We can base a lot of our things off of that. Nice little one-hand follow through, good control, nice barrel contact, good spot to put the ball, all that stuff. So yeah, we're gonna keep it rocking. Just finished the Mortal Kombat movie. Frankly, that shit was all over the place. Good watch. I was happy to spend a little bit of time with my friends. We couldn't really talk too much before or after. We kind of just pulled up, watched the movie, and dipped. But I don't know. I really enjoy this time with my friends, even if it's just going and watching a movie. Good movie, shit movie, doesn't matter. We'll watch anything together and we'll have a good time doing it. Him, dog shit movie. Mortal Kombat, kind of better than him, maybe not the greatest movie. I'm trying to think of a banger that we saw together. I mean, we saw Michael together. Michael was a decent movie. I'm trying to think, because we're a little unfortunate with our luck, where a lot of the movies we've seen together have not necessarily been like the greatest movies. Like we didn't watch Marty Supreme together, or we didn't watch like some of the more recent movies that have come out that have been like really notable, really known for being like bangers. But I don't know, I wouldn't trade anything for spending some good time with my buds. But yeah, the plot, I'm dropping a little spoilers with it. The plot is all over the place in that movie. Like, Liu Kang fucking dies when, like, most of the time, I know there's different timelines and stuff like that, but the main timeline, Liu Kang's usually the champion in Mortal Kombat. He got whopped. Freaking Johnny Cage, like, Katana won the whole thing. And like that, I don't think Katana's ever really won it. I know there's always been the little tension between Katana, Shao Kahn, Sindel, like that kind of little dynamic going on. But yeah, it was just like, I have no problem with Katana winning, but it was just like really just not expected. They freaking killed off like Jax as well, not expected. Now, what was expected was them killing off Cole Young. So my buddy Josh was sitting next to me. Josh is pretty into Mortal Kombat, and Cole Young walked into not the arena, but where they were gonna fight. And then, and where it was like if you've played Mortal Kombat before, there's a stage, the arena, the stage, whatever you want to call it. There's an arena where it's like acid bath. It's like a catwalk or just platform, walkway, and then around it, both sides is like an acid bath. Like you see it bubbling, you see people on hooks getting carried in and out of it, just getting melted in the acid. But he walks onto the arena. I'm like, okay, who's he gonna fight? Shao Kahn fucking walks out, and I'm like, okay, they're killing Cole Young. This was super early into the movie too. But yeah, Cole Young got freaking mopped. I think the writers try to make him seem kind of cool and go out on a cool note, and kind of being, I guess, screwed over or hoed by the fact that Shao Kahn was immortal at that time. But yeah, bro got mopped. Absolutely mopped. The shit with Baraka is just the biggest Johnny Cage glazer now. That was pretty funny, but not expected at all. You don't even see that in the games, any kind of hint to that dynamic. But I don't really care, man. I had a good time. It's just funny. It's just funny to see, funny to reflect on, I guess. I spotted Ed Boon giving Johnny Cage some alk in the bar. He was the bartender. I thought that was a cool little cameo. I don't know if John Tobias was in it, but because I don't remember what John Tobias really looked like. He might be a redhead. I don't know. Probably not, but I do remember what Ed Boon looked like, so it was kind of cool to see him. And I'm pretty sure his name in the movie was Ed, but that's that. So my elbows, now kind of going off away from the Mortal Kombat talk, my elbows are still a little, I guess, inflamed. And I don't know if it's, I'm just saying it's my elbows, but it's a little bit more than just my elbow. But both of them are still a little inflamed. So we're going to play it by ear tomorrow, see how I'm feeling. And then the training tomorrow will kind of reflect how I'm feeling. And then we're going to just close out the rest of this week, week 16 of training. And then probably take another deload, even though it's only been about 3 weeks of training. Take that deload and then go into the last phase of Haas 2.0. I just think it makes sense to just finish the phase, chill, relax, heal up, go in, hit the last phase to the best I can, the best I can, and then go from there. I'm likely gonna have to run another phase of Haas, no problem. I love training. And I'm gonna be that much smarter. I'm gonna be able to take the deloads every phase and not burn out like I did. And then I'm sure I'll get some crazy gains from running Haas back the second time and doing it a little bit better, having a better idea of how to how to go through it. So I'm excited. I think one change I'm gonna do though, with this second time going back through it, I'm gonna shift the sprint session, the sprints conditioning. That's gonna be the first session of the week. And then I'm just gonna make that Thursday, which would be, or technically won't be the Thursday, because I'm gonna make the sprint Monday. I'm gonna make that day in between the two main lifts, or the second and third lift. I'm gonna make that day just a complete off day. Maybe cardio, like light zone 2, but I'm probably just gonna make that off day. And then I still don't know what I'm gonna do with the Olympic lifts yet. I don't know. Yeah, I don't quite know yet. We'll figure it out in the future, but for now, the sprints, that's gonna be a concrete plan. Up in the air is if I'm gonna approach the second run of Haas 2.0 with or without Olympic lifts. The program has both versions, so we'll see. Just because 3, 4, 5 is the main goal, and the Olympic lifts won't necessarily, they'll help me be explosive, stay athletic, but I'm not quite sure it's not gonna have the same effect of me hitting the main lifts that I want to hit and getting proficient in those lifts specifically. But I don't want to say me Olympic lifting won't help me with my other lifts. I don't quite want to say that, but it doesn't need to be a main focus for my current goals. I guess that's the best way to put it. Anyways, that's enough talk for me today. Nice little long yap. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Of course, I appreciate the support from you guys as always. Make sure to like, make sure to comment, make sure to subscribe. I'm gonna shit my pants. I really need to use the restroom. Of course, keep getting after it. Keep staying freaky. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.